got a new show for y'all.
Got a damn good show.
Yeah.
But before we start the show, remember everybody, you can always support the twins at officialhodgetwins.com. Pick you out a patriotic hat or t-shirt today, or maybe a white privilege card, or maybe some beard products. Use discount code Chinese Virus. Me and my twin brother, we're going to give you 20% off your purchase. Yeah. Yeah, we back on the road, too. We got some new comedy shows coming. The tickets for the Indiana shows, the Evansville, the Terre Haute, and what's the other one? Fort Wayne, those are up on the website, hodgetwinstour.com. Coming to Texas, San Antonio, Dallas, those are ready. The Bakersfield and Visalia dates, those are not up yet, but you can sign up to get an email when they become available. And the Milwaukee date, that's up too. Got all kinds of shows coming. All kinds. But anyway, the first Indian president in the United States who's claiming to be a black woman, she got an interview coming out, huh? Hey, black people. Y'all know she ain't black, right? I know this is a news flash for y'all, but she is not African. She ain't as African as I am. Y'all say I ain't black. So, yeah, we are. She's red dot Indian. Yeah. Not native. Her dad looks like us. And her mom's full-blown red dot Indian. Yeah. So on her best day, she's maybe 15%. And the reason why we highlight that, she's giving an interview just for Black Entertainment Television, BET. That's a red dot Indian talking to y'all. That is not an African American, right? She is not a red bone. She is not light skinned. Yeah, that's a red dot Indian. Hey, let me say something. That's crazy as hell, man. Hey, let me say something. She's putting on her black face for y'all. Man, you took it too far with that. No, man, she took it too far. She keeps talking about she African, man. The reason why we bring this up, she's doing an interview for Black Entertainment Television and nobody else. Entertainment Television. Could you imagine if there's a white entertainment? What if Trump came out with white entertainment television? W-E-T. Not B-E-T, W-E-T. Yeah, it's owned by Trump. When that I think this country would burn. Hey, you know what's funny, though? B-E-T? I don't think a black person owns that. Just saying. And she ain't black. But anyway, she went on there. She's talking about voting rights. Check it out.
People are talking about potential compromises.
That's a red bone right there. That's a red bone right there.
Compromises that you'd support?
She mixed up.
I don't think that we should
red dot
underestimate what that could mean.
What?
Because in some people's mind, that means, well, you're going to have to Xerox or photocopy your ID to send it in to prove you are who you are.
Who can do that?
There are a whole lot of people, especially people who live in rural communities, who don't. There's no Kinko's, there's no Office Max near them. People have to understand that when we're talking about voter ID laws, be clear about who you have in mind and what would be required of them to prove who they are. Of course, people have to prove who they are.
Of course.
But not in a way that makes it almost impossible for them to prove who they are.
Yes. That don't make no sense. It's going providing an ID, providing a copy of your ID, that's making it impossible for blacks, whites, Latinos, and people being able to vote. How's that making it impossible? Maybe it makes it tough for dead people to vote. Yeah, it's impossible for them to vote. It makes it hard for illegals to vote. Yeah. Maybe if you're in a coma, you providing an ID. Makes people in a coma hard to vote. Right now, somebody can just fill in that stuff and mail it in. Yeah. Why do you have to before you buy alcohol or cigarettes? Why do you have to provide ID? Make sure you're of legal age, right? Right. Why do you have to have an ID to drive a driver's license, drive a car? Yeah. Make sure you have the ability to drive a car and you took a course and you know what the hell you're doing. Yeah. Why do you got to provide ID to be able to vote? Because you got to verify who you are. I mean, like people that go on welfare, you got to prove who you are. I mean, where are all these people that complains that they need the ID to just function in society? I've never heard anybody complain about that because it's like super easy to get an ID. I got like 10 of them myself. Now, making it impossible for somebody to vote, you got to provide ID and provide 5 credit cards. You pretty much cancel 90% of the black vote. 90. That's like 99%. Oh, man, we cooning right now. We sound like some Uncle Toms right now. You still sound like some coons right now, man. Hey, I'm sorry. I get a good coon joke in every now and then. Hey, that's making it impossible for a lot of people with bad credit. But bad credit, that affects white, black, Latino. It affects a lot of people. Probably a lot more than. Yeah, she's talking about rural areas. I think majority of the Republican vote is from rural areas because Republicans do not like to live in the inner cities. It's like they don't like that. Yeah, more rural. They live in more rural, conservative type areas. Yeah, country. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that. I mean, she's talking about black people. There's some black people, but most black people live in Democratic strongholds, and those are inner cities. Yeah. So what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, just I mean, she's just giving an excuse because in a lot of these states now they've instituted laws where if you vote by mail, you have to mail in a copy of your ID. That's good, man. You verifying, you ensuring the legitimacy of our election, which is the most important thing in this country, is to make sure these elections are fair and honest. Yeah, and just throw out there for this video, because whenever you talk about voting, you gotta say there's no. Look, let me say this. I'm gonna make a statement. You gotta give him that disclaimer. I gotta get. No, I'm not gonna give him. I'm just gonna say, look, there's no evidence of widespread voter fraud. There's absolutely no evidence of that. Yeah, this last election, man, there was absolutely no proof at all. What these people are saying that happened, that these irregularities, that was all BS, man. They made all that stuff up. They just made it up. Yeah. Hey. Joe Biden got over 80 million votes, man. Hey, let me say something. Let's look at these past two elections. 80 million votes, man. That's crazy. Hey, third time's the charm, huh? Yeah, third time's the charm. Hey, let me say this. Don't cut me off. Let me say something. Now, the past two elections, when Trump won, Trump won. He only won one. Remember? I'm going on the first one. The past two elections, the first one Trump won, people claim it was Russia. It's called Russia collusion. I'm just doing a little fact checking. I'm just saying. People felt strong in it. They actually investigated the president for 2 years. Millions of dollars to spend. FBI investigated. Yeah, investigated, and it was all over mainstream media. And they were saying any day now Trump is going to get his white ass thrown in jail. I mean, they said it was coming but and it never happened. Yeah. Right. So, and then with this most recent election, on the right, there's a lot of people feel like something was not right. It was fishy. So a lot of these states have instituted these new laws to ensure the integrity of our election, because I'm tired. Whoever wins, there's always the other side saying something's not right. Yeah. We can do away with all this. Just have stricter voting requirements. Yeah, and we don't have to worry about if the election was stolen. Yeah. It's not difficult. It's not difficult. We sending shit to Mars. We sending people to the moon, and we can't figure out our own elections. Yeah, we got like little freaking. If you got that virus that causes AIDS, they can give you a pill where it can't even be detected. You can lay down with anything. That person or thing is not gonna get the HIV. How the hell are we talking about the HIV? Man, I'm just saying modern. You putting things in perspective. I'm putting things in perspective. Modern advances in technology. We got stuff on Mars. Shut up. Let me do some talking. We got a damn robot rolling around on Mars, and they sending pictures back. We ain't got to send monkeys over there anymore. They ain't never sent no monkeys. They sent monkeys to Mars, didn't they? No. How about to the moon? They sent a monkey to the moon, right? I think they sent a moon to the space station and brought them back. I thought they sent dogs to the Mars or something. They ain't never did that. Oh, yeah, that's right. That should take like 5 years to get there. They should send Democrats there. Hey, you're doing a patriotic thing? Sign up if you're a Democrat today. No, but let's get... Let's get serious on this. Send a little bit of Mars. Let's get serious on this. It's a good idea, man. Tell them they can start their own civilization now. Hey, there's water. I want to say this. Oh, by the way, the woman that was interviewing her, she's actually mixed. She's black and white. Yeah. She's known in the black community, we call them red bones. Yeah. Now, do you see how the red bone actually look like the Indian bone? So that's why they're using this race card. Like, I got a lot of people in my family that look like both of them. Yeah. But they're actually black. Yeah. Like, my sister's like has that complexion and that hair texture. Yeah. They known as red bones. That's why red bones interviewing Kamala to make her appear more black. Oh, them in that time, them just a couple red bones right there. No, that's a red bone talking to a red dot Indian, talking about how ID is racist towards black people. Yeah, so, I mean, because I'm just so tired of, when I vote, I want to make sure the integrity of our elections. Who's against that? These new regulations, it not only applies to black people, it applies to everybody. Applies to red bones, too. It applies to Chinese people. It applies to no matter what your complexion. Don't even matter. Everybody. The only way that law is racist, ID laws are racist, if you only require black people to show who they are. Yeah. Then you would have a point. Yeah. But it applies to everybody. But you're insinuating that black people can't do this. They're like inferior. They can't cope. Yeah. They can't function as a normal human being in society. If you're anti-ID, it doesn't make a lot of sense because without ID, anybody can vote. And you shouldn't want that for this country. They can vote multiple times, too. Yeah. This whole voter ID is just political theater, man. Yeah. That's all it is, man. And they call it, and they keep mentioning this only in the red states. I'm like, I mean, damn, what's wrong with ensuring the integrity of our election? What is wrong with that? This should be bipartisan. Everybody should agree. Everybody should have to prove who they are if when they're trying to vote, they are asked for that identification just to prove who they are. Every American should be in agreement with that. The only person that would disagree is an illegal immigrant. A what? An illegal immigrant. Or a dead person. Or somebody that's ineligible to vote because of that. Or somebody that wants to exploit loopholes in the system. Why would you not want to require an ID to vote? Why? If I'm underage, why do I hate it when I go buy liquor, I'm getting carded? Why? Why am I hating that? Because I want to buy that alcohol. Yeah, I'm underage. I don't supposed to. I don't supposed to get that, man. Why are you asking for ID, man? You racist, man. You trying to get my drink on. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? This is common sense. Yeah, the only people that disagrees with voter integrity and ID laws is people who's going to exploit the system. Black people can function in society. Yeah. Y'all act like black people are just so slow and dumb. Yeah. And just to prove, man, these Democrats, these liberals, they're always pandering to blacks. That's why 90% of them vote Democratic, because look what they're showing on black entertainment television. Trump need to come out with white entertainment television. Yep. Need to do it, Trump. Got to pay for that, though. It's $4.99 a month. At BET, that shit free. That was a damn good show. Yeah. Mike Lindell, true patriot. He needs our help. Here's a man who started from nothing. Built a great company. Great products. I mean, you can buy pillows, towels. You can even buy some stuff for your pets, for your dog. I'm buying some stuff for my dog, Milo and Ruby. We support people that have a great product and supports our country. Yeah. And they support freedom of speech. Yeah, I don't support companies that don't support this country. Yeah, I don't support companies that don't value other people's opinions. And the left is trying to destroy this man because he has a different opinion. Yeah, just because he supported the president of the United States. So go to his website now. Yeah, right. Use discount code Hodgetwins. Yeah, get a huge discount, and you'll be supporting a patriot. Yeah. Don't forget, go to officialhodgetwins.com. Go to the Fight Censorship tab, hit the links, follow us on Telegram, follow us on Rumble, and follow us on YouTube. They haven't censored us there yet. Yeah, they're actually being fair. Yeah.
Go to officialhodgetwins.com and pick you out a patriotic t-shirt today. Hell, I'm even giving you 20% off. Just type in discount code Chinese virus. We call it Chinese because it's from China. We making t-shirts great again. Yeah.